Hey guys, it's Jonathan from Bullet Motorsports. Right behind me, this is for all the Pontiac guys out there and girls. This is a 1976 Pontiac Trans Am, 400 cubic inch that's been stroked to a 461. We'll tell you all the horsepower and torque numbers later on in the video. Body lines are extremely nice interior, and a really retro sound system. If you guys like this car, click on the link below. It'll have underside shots and a full gallery and let you figure out how to put it in your garage. Let's do it. Let's talk about the overall condition. I would rate this one an 8 out of 10. Shows extremely well with minor imperfections throughout. It is sterling silver with the red and black graphics on the hood. You have your 400 insignia there. But little do you know, this is powered by a 461, produces 413 horsepower and over 500 foot-pounds of torque. Made it to an automatic transmission. Body lines on the driver's side are very clean. I love the year one 17-inch snowflakes. They just pop. We'll have the date codes for the tires in the description, so if you click on that, it's going to have a full layout of all the modifications and all of the PHS documents, because this is a PHS documented vehicle. Doors open and close nicely. All of your felts are very clean. Your rubber shows well. The only thing that I would note in regards to giving that 8 out of 10, the door latch sometimes will hook, so you have to be more pressurized on the close itself. Doors lock and open as they should, and we'll go over more information on the interior, like the dash and all the gauges and how they work. You have your Firebird right here. All the plastics look good. And once again, you have a nice set of Firestone tires. Underneath it, you have a 342 with posi traction, and the differential was completely rebuilt. So when you look at it, it's nice and glossy. All the bolts look good. We're gonna spin it so we can show you the other side and then go into more details on this beautiful 76 Trans Am. Passenger side is the same as the driver's side in regards to condition. The imperfections, so you're going to have some trim imperfections right here. Front bumper does have a little bit of a color fade on the front nose. And then on the driver's side door, there's a small imperfection here. And then also on the passenger side door, there's one right here. We tell you all these things, and you can also look at the gallery below, so you get a really honest representation of the vehicle. Our job here is to give you exactly what you're seeing, the goods and the bads, and it really helps on both ends of the spectrum. Looking at the quarter panel, very nice. Lights all operate as they should, and I'll turn them on when we get the front fascia showing. Opening the door, you're gonna see that the interior seats are very nice. Carpet is black and very rich in color. Door cards are very nice, and we'll go over that more when we get inside. Once again, those snowflakes just pop off. Rear section is extremely clean. Bumper shows well. Minor imperfection right here. All of your paint is even throughout on the top of the deck lid. This does have a little surprise in the trunk, and I'm going to show you that shortly. Taillights work as they should. You do have your tag lights, and then your fuel fill is right underneath this plate. You also have your release for your trunk, which opens up nicely. All the rubbers have been redone. Mat is very nice. We do have a spare tire cover, no spare tire, along with a jack and the jacking bag. Underneath here is nice and solid, and then you do have a subwoofer that's powered, that's mounted properly back here. So you have great tunes. All the metal's very nice inside of the actual trunk surround, and you can shake it and there's no rattling. Let's flip the lights. So our headlights are working, our taillights are working, side markers are working as well, and on that side too. Let me turn them off and we'll get to the front. Front plastic is very nice. The only reason I'm giving, once again, that 8 out of 10, there's a little bit of discoloration on the metallic, on the silver, on the front nose. Shows very well. All your badges are new. The inner surrounds for the grille is gloss black. All the plastics are still in place. Front bumper shows well, but it does have a little kiss right here from a curb. Underneath, looks good, just minor wear, typical. Tires are in great shape, so they have like 95% tread on them. Your chrome buckets are very nice. I'm gonna pop the hood right now. So to do that, you release it here, push down a little bit, and then it'll let you open it up. Engine bay looks stock, which is what I love about this ride. So you have power brakes, power steering, no AC. This does have PHS documentation. The radiator is very nice. All the hoses look good. Alternator looks like it's been redone at some point. You do have a set of headers, and it has 6X heads. This produces 413 horsepower and 500 foot-pounds of torque, so it's plenty of power. Rear gear, I think I said 345, but it's a 342 rear gear, and both the tires do light up. Battery's in good shape, all the wiring is good, as is all of your intake insulation. They already cut this out, so you're gonna have that amazing sound when you give it gas. so you have an open air element on the top. Let's close this, take a look inside. Interior is extremely nice. All of your brush finishing on the dash shows, well, this is not a decal that someone put on there. Lights work as they should. Interior lights work. High beams are working. You have your radial tuned suspension badge right here, but remember this has upgraded rear shocks, so you have adjustable rear shocks. You do have an aftermarket Kenwood stereo, upgraded steering wheel that has great feeling. You do have heat in this car, so you have just heater controls. Ashtray is nice. Glove box is nice as well. The pad on the top is soft and there's no covering on it. And my favorite part is this. Listen to that thing, fire breather. Let's take it for a spin. Before we go for a test drive, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoy this content, please be sure to click like and subscribe below. Also, if you want to support us, be sure to check out our merchandise. We have hats, shirts, candles, key tags, the whole 9 yards. Also, don't forget to look at us on social media. So we have an account on Instagram and TikTok along with this YouTube channel. Let's go for a test drive. All right, we're taking the 76 Trans Am out for a test drive. We're gonna bring it west on 84, get you guys some really nice artistic shots, and then we'll turn around, we'll give it some gas so you can hear how that 460 cubic inch motor sounds. Very, very tame. The idle is perfect, so you've got a nice rumble. And what I like about the 400 when you build it up is you get a lot of torque. So you're having close to, almost 500 foot-pounds of torque. That's a lot. So you do have a tilt column. You can adjust your tilt here. We have a tachometer that's working, oil pressure is working. We've got 70 pounds of oil pressure. It's showing 54,000 miles on the odometer. There we go. Turn signals are operating inside the cabin as well. Brakes are even, and we'll test it out at speed too. Radio sounds amazing. You just have to put it to the right setting and you're good. Put that down. Ooh, 3000 GT. We're cruising at 45 miles an hour with no issues. A lot of torque. That's partial throttle. Feels really, really good. The speedometer is definitely off in regards to speed, and I think that's because of the gears. Steering is responsive. Windshield wipers operate. And my favorite part is when you give it gas, the hood scoops move and you can hear the sound of the intake. Just a nice cruiser overall. Just went over some bumps, no funny sounds in the suspension. Water temperature's getting up there, so once we get, it's getting to operating temperature. Once we get turned around, I'll be able to test out the acceleration. I think it's just gonna blow the tires loose. We'll turn here. Wanted to test to make sure the shifter's working. Taking a corner right now. Ready? Feels good. Very, very responsive. Chirped into second. I like it. Right here, we're gonna test out the suspension. Put the lights on for this. First set of bumps is 2 consecutive bumps, and then we have a big dip so we can see if it rubs. No issues, big dip right here. Nice and smooth. Runs down the road nicely. If you guys are looking for a turnkey muscle car with 500 foot-pounds of torque, look no further. Give us a call, 954-363-2261. I'm out of here.